Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and today I'm going to be giving you a Millwall analysis video. Now, it is the second Millwall analysis video of the day. Obviously, Millwall versus Wigan was the first one, and I've got to say Millwall looked like a dominant force in this game and definitely looked strong in attacking, in the midfield, and obviously in the defence. The defence was heading away everything. Webster and Beavers are a fantastic partnership, and it's going to be a shame that that's going to get disrupted when the captain Tony Craig finally comes back into the mix, and he is expected to be back in training very soon, so that's a big boost for him. He might be back in time if we have to go to the playoff final. Don't really want it to be actually having to go through the playoff final, but if we do, then Tony Craig might be back before then, but who knows, that'll be quite interesting to see. And before we start this analysis, can I just say that the Blackpool kit was absolutely beautiful. I love the colour orange, and it was just really nice to see it there. However, they didn't do the shirt any justice as they didn't play very well. But let's actually talk about the first goal. Well, it's actually from Lee Gregory. Now, it was a very simple goal for a player like Lee Gregory to score, as Carlos Edwards, who was playing in left back because we didn't have Joe Martin because he was suspended, and then Ferguson was playing in the left mid, I believe. So it meant that Edwards had to play there. And obviously he threw the ball in, it bounced a few times, and Gregory was simply unmarked, and he powerfully headed the ball into the back of the net. It was a beautiful goal, and I've got to say it was a bit too easy for a player like Gregory. If he continues and gets given chances where he can score easy goals, then surely he might be able to get the golden boot for League One. But let's not get ahead of ourselves there. He has missed a few sitters recently. Now finally, Jed Wallace got his goal. All the Millwall fans that have really been wanting him to score can finally celebrate. The Jed Wallace fan club can finally be happy with that as well. I've got to say he's deserved it. He's been an influential member of the Millwall team, and it was a fantastic goal. I mean, we rarely score free kicks, and this free kick was fantastic. It was from around 20 to 25 yards, and the ball went through the wall because there was a gap in it, and he put it straight through, and it went straight into the back of the net. The goalkeeper didn't really do anything, and as I said, it is a beautiful goal. We very rarely score free kicks, so a goal like that is actually really special, and it's nice that the player that scored it actually does deserve to get the goal. Now into the second half, the first talking point I'd actually say is the yellow card to their player White. The ball was chipped over the top to him. He just about kept the ball on after a very heavy first touch. It was a dreadful first touch. I just don't know how he could have touched it and it had gone like 20 yards ahead of him. I really don't understand that. But Edwards managed to tackle him, and as Edwards tackled him, he then got wiped off his feet by White. Personally, I think that definitely does merit a yellow card. It was a stupid challenge to do, and he's got to be better than that, really. If you're going to lose the ball, you're going to lose the ball. Don't clean a player out in the process of losing it. Now, Morison hit the post as he looked at adding to the Millwall goal tally in this game, as Aidan O'Brien, he'll flip the ball backwards. Morison then dribbled round Aimson, and it was a very nice dribble as well, let me add. And he had his shot, and it was a very good curled shot, and it hit the post. It was so close to going in, a few more inches to the side, and it would have gone in the back of the net. And I've got to say, Morison was a fantastic player and definitely helped us in this game, so he deserved to get that goal. And then, of course, White did go on to receive his marching orders. He was the player that was sent off in this game. It didn't ruin the game like it did against Wigan, because Wigan, they kind of sat back a little bit. But this is where Ferguson tried to actually get round him, and as Ferguson was trying to run round, he got tugged down. And as he got tugged down, it was just outside the box, and you can't do that. So he got another yellow card, and I do think the referee was right to send him off again, due to the position where he was on the pitch. Maybe if it had been in our half, it may have been a different story, but again, these things happen in your own area, then it's more than likely you are going to get another yellow card. Then Millwall got awarded a penalty as Morison volleyed the ball onto the arm of Algered, and obviously who else to step up and take the penalty than Steve Morison. And he did step up and take it, and he tucked the ball into the back of the net, the right side of the goal, opposite to where the goalkeeper was. So it never challenged the goalkeeper really, because he wasn't even in the game. And I've got to say, Morison played fantastically in that game. And that brings me on to the key players in this game. For Millwall, You could say Ben Thompson, he was fantastic. Like the last game, he is proving that he's going to be one of the best youngsters that we've got for a long time. But Morison, he's going to be the key player because he won the headers. He passed the ball really well. He played like a captain. Finally, we can say he played like a captain. And don't forget, he actually did score a goal. So I'm very happy with Morison in that game. Now for Blackpool, I'm going to have to say their player Potts. He played fantastic in terms of playing the big part in attack for Blackpool, pushing forward. And he had a few decent shots, which he could have actually scored from. So he was probably their best player in that respect. Now, for Millwall's next game, it's actually away from home against Swindon on Saturday. Now, Swindon are 12th in the league, so it's going to be a tough game to call. I don't really know how the result's going to be. It could go either way. I don't see it being a draw, but it's going to be an interesting game nevertheless. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this Millwall analysis video. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, stay tuned for more Millwall analysis videos. Goodbye.